This is Leung, reading Insomnia by Etel, Adnan. Insomnia 1. Through imaging, mountains even, water eyes shut, mirror boxed in, mirror production of one's lightly, shrug load of, sweet nightmare with Faust, trees growing on fables, legs parting on linen, on hold, nebulous love of thoughts, tiniest of visions, and angelic fever, gouge, oh California, dimensions, blurs, oh no, not hiding, mild, wild, kind, hide, fatigue leads ahead, split cloud, crooked efflorescence, height of passing hour, unyielding, the return, rerun, lived in devil, a throw of resurgence, exhaustion, his owl on the ridge, ooh. Insomnia 3, foam of Red Sea, catching, Mercury, Lord of Time, visiting this room, passage to nowhere, fires for potions, sun, moon, free, what's sleep, ooh, boo, darkly eyes, reversed, lion, judgment of instinctness, red within, blackness, oh non-certitude of non-existence, there, break up, break down, break over, break through, so on until morning breaks in ever. I am responding to the statement, poetry can sometimes be experimental. If so, it is easy for language to lose its particularity and relevance. In my opinion, Insomnia, despite being an experimental poem, utilizes particular phonetic and punctuational features to relate the feeling of exhaustion and fatigue in the condition of insomnia. The particularity of language and its relevance to the central theme of the poem is prominent, which is why I argue against the above statement. The first particular linguistic feature that is relevant to the central theme is the frequent use of fricative and affricate sounds. These sounds are produced by letting air escape through a small passage at the end. For example, th, s, f. Since these sounds let out air at the end, they sound soft and gentle, reminding readers of sighs or yawns. In the context of this poem, such sounds express the central theme by imitating the tired tone of a person who suffers from insomnia, which makes them feel fatigued and exhausted. Examples can be found in all three excerpts. Sweet nightmare with Faust, transparency of single thought, or non-certitude of non-existence. Several fricative or affricate sounds can be found in one single run-on line, which reinforces the tiredness of these enunciations. This phonetic feature expresses the feeling of suffering from insomnia, which shows the particularity and relevance of language in this poem. Another important feature is the use of punctuation, which showcases the mental chaos of the poet. Punctuation marks such as slashes, colons, and parentheses help the poet rephrase their sentences, express multiple unorganized thoughts at once, or express the inability to alliterate certain words. This nature of speaking is common for patients with insomnia who are unable to articulate their thoughts due to mental or physical exhaustion. For example, in Insomnia 3, stanza 1, foam of Red Sea, catching Mercury, Lord of Time, visiting the room, passage through nowhere, fires, proportions. In this example, there's a question mark in parentheses, which indicates that the poet is unsure whether the statement is correct and whether they should include the question mark. This mental state of disorder tends to become more prominent in the later part of each excerpt, as there are more examples of such instances with punctuations. For example, in Insomnia 1, stanza 7 and 8, there are a lot of slashes to interrupt the reading process. In stanza 3 of Insomnia 3, the same thing happens. And in stanza 4 of Insomnia 3, the poet utilizes a lot of full stops to show how they are saying multiple phrases at once, namely break up, break down, and break over. This increase can be a representation of the aggravating condition of insomnia, which causes their mental state to become more unorganized. The punctuation expresses the communicative challenges which are caused by insomnia. This showcases how language is particular and relevant in this poem.